the story he ended up dying or being killed. So I'm very sure that these 4 presidents, America is not happy. They are trying to say it's time Africa has its own money that is acceptable in all the countries. We cannot be suffering in the hands of Americans because of US dollars. Malawi is failing to import fuel because we have run out of dollars. But we have still got quota. I was happy yesterday to notice that the Petroleum Importers Limited has negotiated with Mozambique or some other oil producer that they should be paid in Malawi. And they are assuring us by next week that we'll be having fuel coming using where the payments will be Malawi and not the dollar. These airlines, when you want to travel to use the South African Airlines, they don't like quotas. You don't pay in quotas, they will say pay in dollars. So you must see. So what I'm trying to say is, at present in Africa, we are speaking about de-dollarization. Get rid of the dollar. Let's have our own currency. We have suffered enough because of the dollar. Malawi is in the trillions of Ngongole because of chasing for the dollar. So at that time again, during this period, at this stage of human progress, Maganizo and asked this every month. Just right now we are talking about dedollarization. And this one was the father of human relations. He is known because of what during this period, this stage, he carried out what are called Hawthorne experiments. Hawthorne experiments. Hawthorne experiment. The Hawthorne experiment was about the conditions and environment in which people work better. In which people work better. The conditions and environment in which people work better. I'm trying to simplify it so that you just understand it in terms of business. I cannot go to Elon Musk, when we are doing human resources management program, we take a little bit of time on him. But for you, just know that this was the time that the ideas of Elon Musk were penetrating in the industries, the human relations. He talked about conditions of employment being important to make people work, and he was treating people as people, treating workers as people, not just instruments. He was an advocate of treating workers as people with individual needs. People for the individual needs. So he talked a lot of things, and he came up with his own facts or findings. He also was against focusing on machines, but attention should be on people and not machines. Focus to be on people and not machines. Focus to be on people and not machines. These are some of the findings he came up. Hawthorne studies, the Hawthorne experiment or Hawthorne studies, he did this in a factory where he wanted to see different conditions and how those conditions help people. So again, during this period, it is claimed that the employee morale became an important objective. An important objective in order to raise productivity. In order to raise productivity. Now look, this period, this second stage, is simply shaping us off from the earlier thoughts of saying emphasis is on machine and productivity and not the people. So during this period, together as strengthened by the Hawthorne experiment done by Professor Eldon Miles, there was now a shift in the production system. Okay? How do you increase production? How do you increase production? You want to increase from 1,000 loaves of bread to 5,000 loaves of bread. Because that's now your business. And that is how these ideas will come in. Some people who are thinking like the factory owners will say we can increase production of 1,000 loaves of bread to 5,000 by increasing the working hours. By increasing the working hours. So if you were able to work at a modern baker or couple of bakers, the demand has grown.
Essentially, you have to increase the number of inputs.
The number of inputs.
Because you can increase the number of workers.
But there is no input. So the inputs, the raw materials, the working hours, and also the number of people. Good, I agree. Production to increase to 5,000 loaves of bread, it means you need more bags of flour. Good. You also need more people, but you also need more working hours. So that by the end of tomorrow morning, you should have 5,000 loaves. Because 1,000 are not enough. But there's one other thing. According to this one, you also have to improve the working relationship of the people. Because the more people you have doing the job, the more there will be relationships among them. And if these people are not happy, people are very key to production. You can have, I know you have not heard about that. The more people you have to do something, the more there is what we call social roasting. There is this one, social roasting. So everybody will say, yes, input to be increased, working hours to be extended, number of people increase. But it says the more people you have, the more you also have what they call social roasting. So it's a question of relationships among these. Social roasting is, you see, a choir that has 20 people. Do you think all of them sing? I don't think so. There are some who just keep quiet now. Because they know that even if they don't sing, you will not be known that they are not singing. So where there are more people, there is also what we call an element of social roasting. Other people will not want to work. If I was going to put you in 20 groups of 20 people, let's say in this class we were 40. So I want you to do something, to discuss something and come up with the right guy. And I put you into groups of 20. I tell you that group of 20, some will not even say anything. That's social. But maybe only 3 people will be very active. So that's why when we are also talking about increasing people, number of people, we also have to look at the issue of social work. The more people you bring together, the more they can relate to social work. So that's what we are saying is that the Hawthorne studies helped in terms of human scope, focus to be on people and not machines and treating workers as people. This is what influenced the thinking during this time. But what is important is the shift from welfare. Now, the next thing which I said I must have jumped is I was just thinking last week I must have missed there a little bit, but if I did not, it's okay. The next thing, the next stage after the human bureaucracy should be the human bureaucracy. I think I mentioned organization. I don't know whether I'll follow this, but the next thing, if I did organizing is a step ahead, but the third stage must be the negotiated consent. Negotiated consent. That's stage number 3. bureaucracy. Negotiated consent. Number 3. Negotiated consent. Now, negotiated consent, as I said, consent is agreement. What is happening is, as we are advancing, we will notice that these things are important even in business today. When you have your own people in your business, you have to look at their welfare. That's one. 2, you have to look at their human bureaucracy. How do you put them together? I was getting to a case. A simple welder who lives closer to where I live. A simple welder, a gentleman who owns the welding shop. Every morning, when the workers come, he greets them. He has about 8 welders. His workshop is very busy. But I like the way he does these things. This is business. He's doing business just like me. You may not have concluded a full-time human resources management, but we are telling you this to say, if the business is small, you still have to practice human resources management. And this is what this guy does. The first thing is he finds in welfare issues. In you look like you number 1 million more. He chats with the welfare issue. The next thing he does the human bureaucracy. He says, there are 3 doors to be done and completed today, and we have to deliver them. You are simply doing the human bureaucracy. And he doesn't just say you and you, he knows them. He knows it. He knows that they are, so he knows we do that the actual money they will just be playing. So it's the same thing. We are not far from business administration. We are still doing business. So the human brokers will now do the allocation, the design, and he knows who should do what. Okay. Then the third stage, the negotiated content, should be seen in this way. Somebody called it. This was a stage. It's a stage which, according to somebody called Alan Flanders, termed it the challenge from below. The challenge from below. This is the stage where we're saying the challenge from below. That's Alan Flanders. What do you mean by challenge from below? This is what, if I was teaching you what we call labor welfare, we call it the bracketing theory. What is this stage? This is where we have now come to the stage whereby the workers have realized their rights. And are ready to challenge the employer. They are ready to challenge the employer. I want you to notice that a human resources manager, whether you be yourself in your business, you will be doing the things that we are discovering in this evolution. A business owner must be a welfare person. A business owner must be, for example, I always advise the owner of the workshop, where he does the welding. He does very good things. Excellent. Very strong butler part. Must get down to one day. Well designed. He has these 8 people. And they do his business. He's the welfare person. He does the human bureaucracy. He puts the positions. I'm not sure what you do, wake up a month and you forget. So you can shift them and rearrange them. That's personal management, that's human resources management. But he also does the negotiating process. I'm not supposed to show the ideas of every man. I say, no, I think these people are too motivated. Around 11, 12, he produces the 10,000 by 15,000 by say, what are you going to eat, guys? You're going to bring in a bamboo 1 kg. They come and cook and eat. This does not happen in other. If that happens, it means the employees are when he gives the money every job. So he's doing the motivation, the human resources relations approach according to every man. So these stages should not just be seen as stages in human resource, but they should be seen to you as those techniques you can also use to manage your people in a business. You do the welfare, you do the human bureaucracy, who should work with who. You know that if this one works with this one, then nothing will happen at the end of the day. They are full of just chatting. But if this one and this one work together, then we will have results. But I also have to consider their welfare. Give them something for lunch. Understand their problems. Someone says, they will not have 2 days now without eating. They are chatting, they are talking to each other. They eat. As a good business person, introduce something, but normally I can tell you, business owners who address issues made for their workers will have the best results. So what business organizers are not doing as much as not business management. You can still get 10,000 by the back in the lower areas. The month around November, and she was, I think, we'll get it in the moment. Give them 10 kg. I can tell you, you are doing the right job. You don't have to employ a whole human resources now, but you understand the people. These are the stages in human resources. Whichever company or business will be looking at the full issue of their workers will have a top-notch recognition in the business. So then they give us gentlemen, every 2 weeks this one can 10 days of flour. You will see how excited this workers are. These are the things we want you to take into business. So don't take this as an isolation of business administration. It is part of business management. So this is now a very interesting stage, negotiated consent. Negotiated consent is whereby we are saying the workers are no longer stupid. They know their rights. They know their rights. I think we've heard about these demonstrations and so on and so forth. The workers are no longer stupid. They know their rights. They know their rights. But it's one of the they know their rights. So it's the challenge from below. And they are demanding fairness from employers. They are now demanding, at this stage they are demanding fairness from employers. That's not just the issue. The workers are saying, children will not work from 6 to 6 the following day. You can't work for 15 hours. They are now challenging the employer. They are now challenging the factory workers. You can't keep us without any break. You can't keep us without giving us leave. We need this. They are demanding something. So the role of what we notice here is you have again this period took place during the Second World War. It was soon after the Second World War. Now, what does that have to do with this case? Remember, the Second World War, it was, I think, from 19, I'm not very sure, but about 1945. So, this period, because of the Second World War, many young people had died during the war. Labor became scarce. Labor to work in the factories became scarce because many people had died during the war. Now, when there is scarcity of labor, it becomes expensive. When there is scarcity of labor, it becomes expensive. That is why lawyers in Malawi are highly paid, because they are still very scarce. It's not easy to become a lawyer. Even to join to study law, you will notice that private universities are not offering law, because they have died in the law to become a scarce thing. Because when the labor is scarce, then you can make demand. If you want to
me, I should pay you so much. So this period, the negotiated consent was because now in the factories, people were not there, they had gone to fight in the war. Some of them did not return. There was scarcity of labor. So they started to organize themselves and say, if they want us back in the factories, then they have to do A, B, C, D. So they formed trade unions.
Trade unions were formed.
Trade unions to negotiate better working conditions. Trade unions were formed now. There are few, so they wanted to be negotiating better working conditions. The fewer you are, the more expensive you become, and the more powerful you become. As I'm saying, law is a very protected field. There was only one private university that was allowed after a struggle to start offering law, Catholic University of Malawi. I'm not sure if they are still continuing. So the only institution you might comfortably be trained as a lawyer is the University of Malawi. And it's not easy. Because for you to enroll in the law program, you have to spend 1 year at the university. Any program at the university. And then after spending 1 year, you apply for law when they have advertised. And they do a lot of screening before you join the law. Now, because of that, lawyers are still very scared. And because they're still scared, they're very expensive. And because they are very expensive, they can also easily negotiate for their price. So this was aggravated by the fact that this stage was soon after the Second World War. And because of that, we had fewer people or men going to work in the factories. And because they knew they were scarce, they organized themselves. Okay. And because of that, that movement, welfare officers, what then you have now, there was an additional responsibility on welfare officers from personnel officers to do negotiations, okay, and manage relations between the factory owner, the employer, and the worker. And this comes to the same definition of what is human resource management. Remember, the definition by Nick Wilton, he said it is a set of procedures and practices for the management of the relationship between the worker and the employer. So it's the same thing. During this period, the workers have become more aware of their rights, and therefore there was a need now to start managing the relationship between the factory owner and the worker. So this is what we call the negotiating concept. So there was now an additional responsibility. These things are still there. Whenever there is a problem in organizations where the workers have a misunderstanding with their employer, they normally use the human resource to settle those disputes. That is the third stage. The fourth stage is organization or organizing. The organization is like in the late 1960s. The organization. So what is critical in this stage is personnel officers. The personnel officers started to include management, started to include management in their functions. These are the developments in the organization stage around the late 1960s. enforcement. And do you know that as soon as we got Matibale in Malawi in 1993, 94, when you had the Matibale democracy, this was the time that many workers went on strike. Most of the companies, so that imagine they negotiate the constant role of human resources managers or personnel. And business owners, so when they care about me, because people now have realized that they are more freedom when they are working. So they don't know.
Because like people discover that some of the conditions usually they are
exactly.
supposed to be there.
People not the teachers, not being paid big grants. That's when you found teachers say, "We will not go and teach. It's our right." They discovered their right. So everyone, teachers went on strike. People in school, people in this, they went on strike because they had discovered their right. And it was like a challenge from below, according to Alan Frank. So you must always be sure that the challenge from below. You wasn't own a company, like a business, or even this guy is doing a language or show, aid of it. They can agree to say, now they want to tell you, if you don't give us this, you don't take it. Because people have to figure out over according to Robert Swami.
Like people working under the city council, the town council, those who speak, they are also called that.
Definitely. From nowhere, and imagine the weather is getting shocked. What is happening? No, we want you, come out. So, there's a lot of challenge from below these days. Yesterday I was listening to the radio. The next day they want the district officer to be chased. And they can send him out. They said, if you don't transfer him in 14 days, you will not work in the hospital. It happens in change. The officers, senior managers will transfer. So these things we have a challenge from below. We have a challenge from below. So, because that's it. But now here in the organization, this was around 1960. What is important in this case is that personnel officers have started to include management functions in their so you started to include management functions. Management functions that the personnel started getting under negotiation or organization level or stage included planning, organizing, controlling, and leading. These are the commonly known functions of management. These were developed by somebody called Henry Fire. Henry Fire is the one who came up with these functions of management: planning, organizing, controlling, and leading. When you plan, you see who should be in what position, what should be doing, organize, allocate particular responsibilities, and so on. And then control, check that something is happening. In business, you need to do these things. In business, you need to do the management functions. Plan. Okay, plan what should be in my shop. When? When should I order more? When should bread and sugar be available? What time should the shops open? Secondly, who should be managing the shop, organizing now? Should it be one person who will check in, control? Because you need to check these people that are doing your business once in a while. before you discover. You have a minibus. I don't see how the planning and organizing and controlling and leading will done. There are always times that we just check them, control them without actually doing the other. So the organization stage is where the personnel officers are now becoming personnel managers. That's what you can say. This is a slowly promotion from personnel officer to personnel manager, the PA, because they are now being taken into the field of management. They are involved in how many people should be put, when, for what. Then you conduct the staffing process. They are now more or less like managers. There is a difference. An officer and a manager, there is a slight difference in terms of seniority. When you are managing, it means you are doing the planning and organization. You are also controlling and you are also leading. You are managing by example. That's really. So this is what's happening in this stage of organization. And also, in the same stage of organization, it was the time for PM or personnel being involved in development and retention of employees. Development and retention of workers. For the sake of building your business, you also have to see how you have to develop and retain your workers. One day I told you that the more people you fire, particularly at your house, 2 months a watchman is fired. You recruit another one. 1 month he is sent back. You are exposing your house into danger. Because this watchman will know the secrets of your house. They will actually know the location of your bedroom. So they will know how, if they connive with this, they say, when you go to this house, use this door. Their bedroom is that side. So the issue of development and retention is also good in business. It's better to keep someone you can manage, somebody you know, somebody you can develop to do your business. I always feel excited when somebody says, I've been with this worker for 7 years, which is rare now. But see, the more you keep somebody, the more you trust. There is a trust relationship between the two of you. In business, just blessing people now and again, you are exposing your business to danger. The very same people you fire should be the very same people who unite and break into your shop.
And the employees feel to grow.
Yeah, definitely. So if I see this stage of organization, there is this important. You want to develop your business by keeping the people. Then, after that, there are 2 human resources stages, and I want to explain it so that we finish this the next week. That's not on evolution, but something else. So I think I may not have explained very well that one, but we need the next stage. Therefore, is it number 5 or 4?
Number 5.
5. The human resource management stage. The human resource now full human resource management stage. This was around 1980s. The term human resource management is replacing personnel management was around 1980s. It was around 1980s. Okay. And you find that this was also the period that business administration, BA and Master's MBA degrees started to include a component or a dose of HRM in their studies. So you can see the importance of you studying human resource was around 1980. They said, no, those people that are doing business administration, masters in business administration, should have a component of human resource. A component of understanding the importance of managing people in businesses. So HRM
in their studies or their programs started to be included around 1980s. Okay?
And it was also this time that whereby now the workers were now regarded as resources in the organization, What is a resource? A resource that is something that is useful, that you can use to your benefit. Something that brings value. So around that, workers were now regarded as resources in the business, not just machines. Okay. And so the term HR, the term human resource, was coined to differentiate people from other resources. There are other resources like financial resources, customer resources. So the human resource component was tend to differentiate from other resources. Now, the new HR, this is the last one. From human resources general, we have now the last stage, which is the current one, the new HR and business. The new HR and business. The new HR and business. What is the role of the new HR in the business setup? And these are the most important points about the new HR and business. The new HR and business, the new HR emphasizes on change in response to, the new HR emphasizes on change in response to trends in the business environment, in response to trends in the business environment. We need people in business who can study the environment and why it is changing. As we are talking now, we have fuel shortage. What are people doing in business? We need people in the business who can be very creative, and they should be able to respond to the trends in the business. I have three, not me, I'm just giving an example. As a business owner, I have 3 buses, and I have 3 drivers and 3 conductors. Now we have no fuel, particularly petrol. All the 3 buses use petrol. How can I respond to the trend in the business environment? So the new HR has to answer that question. How do I organize my people? Plan. Because these people have to be paid at the end of the month. But they may be paid when they are not even using the buses since we don't have fuel. So we need it. And too much Jack our man, what I'm saying was fun. We need people who think in the business. How do you handle issues of fuel and your business? Do you just close your business? Do you pack all your minibuses, 6 of them, and say, there's a shortage of fuel? We'll start again when fuel situation improves in Malawi. Okay, you make a mistake in business.
So you need to have the new HR should be that which is active, proactive. They should be proactive. You need to develop relations. The owner business having to develop relations with these people who are having a filling station. The owner of the filling station, the petrol attendant, that's part of human resource. It should be clear. The other one is that the new HR focuses on employment relationships. Is focusing or focuses, this is the current human resource management in terms of business. The new HR focuses on employment relationships, between employer and employee. This one you already know, an employee. In the business, there is always a battle between employer and employee. Business is usually so-called. Okay. The new HR sees customers as active employers. The new HR sees customers as ultimate employees. Finance for employers, not employees, but ultimate employers. The new HR sees the customers. How is new HR involved in customers? It is involved in customers because it is part of human resources. That's why I was telling you that in the banks, when we have long queues, it's not necessarily an issue to do with the bank manager. It is also an issue to do with the HR and how it sees customers. We'll see next week. We will take it up from there. Thank you so much. I'll send it. All right. Today, definitely.
On the photo,
I'll send them on the WhatsApp group. Yeah.